You guys ready? 32.8. Big Tim. Hey. Hey Floyd, can you go to use that one?
No, you Richard Hart.
Close the door. Close the door.
Richard Hart, long as you Richard Hart.
Don't touch that one.
Yeah.
Don't touch one, the folded one. Hey, can you talk about your defense? You know, how in the ring do you see actually frustrating guys when you're blocking punches, making them swing in the air? You know, can you tell that the fight is swinging by their, your way by their reaction?
I think you can just, if you just look back at the Ortiz fight, I think he was frustrated. And you see when guys get frustrated, what they do.
How does that work? I mean, is it get guys more tired when they swing in this, as opposed to, if a fight punch hits your shoulder or hits your arm?
I think if you're hitting a target, I think that when you're missing big shots, of course, it's been around forever. You're going to get fatigued. Guys missing big shots.
And then, you have so many different ways that you can make a guy miss a punch. Is that part of your success too? Because the guy doesn't know if you're going to use your legs, or if you're going to, move your head, if you're going to go out and block the punch, use your shoulder. I mean, it seems like you have so many ways to stop a guy. Is that part of your reason for your success defensively?
I believe so. I truly believe so. I believe that it's it's 1,000 different ways. There's 1,000 different ways I can beat it. Just make adjustments, adapting, and being able to make adjustments. Just for love. Of course, I got a lot. Canelo has 42 fights, and I got 44 fights. But I got a lot more experience than he has, at this level. So I think that's going to play a major key.
Well, do you sense
hey, you guys have to be quiet back here, otherwise you have to leave, okay?
Compared to a lot of your opponents, seem perhaps slightly under?
Yeah. Sugar and all that.
No. Marcus going to make my coffee. Marcus, make my coffee.
Marcus.
I was saying a lot of your opponents, this is the biggest stage you get on when they fight you, and sometimes they get a little bit nervous about it, or they're not quite themselves. Canelo, when he came in and talked to us, and this way he seemed to conduct himself throughout this entire promotion, really does seem poised and calm about everything. What have you seen in his body language and the way he's acting?
I feel that Cotto seems poised and calm too.
Okay, good point.
You got a lot of fighters that's not trash talk.
I'm thinking about the younger guys. Let's say like an Ortiz or Guerrero.
But Ortiz and Guerrero, they're older than he is. Remember I said this a long time ago. A lot of times, guys don't go out there and speak and say what they really want to say. So when they do take an L, it's really not that bad on them, because they didn't really go out there and say, X, Y, Z. As far as me, I don't mind putting myself out there. I feel I'm the best, and I just feel like I'm dedicated to my craft. I'm dedicated to what I do, and I don't feel no fighter work harder than me. And I feel like I'm the last of my breed. As far as I earned it the hard way. I didn't just come into the sport, 3 or 4 years and get a chance to fight. I earned it from the beginning. When I was fighting, the best fighter at the weight class I was fighting at 130 way back when was Janelle Hernandez and Angel Manfredi. And then after those, then it was Diego Corrales. I feel like I've been faced before. I've been tested. I've been in there with guys that punch hard. And every time I go into a fight, it's going to be this guy. It's going to be that guy. We'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. To me, because they're all just the same. They're just an opponent that's in front of me.
When you say the last of the breed, that's really fascinating. You don't see anybody coming up behind you that would eventually take over from you?
In the sport now, all these fighters are fighting guys that's handpicked. Where when I was fighting, in the era I was fighting in, and I'm still fighting, but I was fighting whoever. And I wasn't getting what Canelo was getting so quick and so fast.
There was a time where you were with Top Rank, and I remember interviewing you after the Marcus Corley fight, and you wanted Cotto and you wanted Oscar at that time. What was that moment like? That was a frustrating point in your career, and you were about to leave Top Rank.
Well, you know, I didn't understand business back then. I was young. So now that I'm older and a lot wiser, I understand business. It's more like Top Rank, more like Oscar De La Hoya was their cash cow. So they're not going to risk taking the chance of, you know, me fighting him and him taking the L. Because Top Rank didn't believe in me. I mean, he said I was one of the best fighters he has ever seen, but he didn't believe in me. And eventually, he was smart. Eventually, Oscar left. And he didn't let me fight Cotto because he said, I know Floyd's going to leave. And he's not going to leave. He's not going to beat Cotto and then leave. Because Cotto, I'm going to have to build Cotto to become my cash cow. Once he got Pacquiao, he said Pacquiao's my cash cow, so he didn't mind feeding Cotto. He didn't mind feeding Cotto to Pacquiao at a catch weight.
In that same vein, do you think that they are kind of viewing this, they being golden boy, you're 36, he's 23, you're the present, he's the future?
Well, he's the.
They view this as a way of feeding him to you?
He's not the future. He's not the future. He's still gonna make one thing about me. He's gonna be a star after this fight. Still, after he loses, he's still gonna be a star because he's still gonna be young. He's still gonna be able to do pay-per-view numbers. But I got guys under my banner that's gonna make a lot of noise.
If this fight's close, do you think boxing politics work against you a little bit because of your age and his age?
When I'm in a fight like this, I'm not losing. When I'm in a fight like this, I'm not losing. No, and he's not losing. It's a win-win situation, no matter how you cut it.
No concerns at all about C.J. Ross. No concerns at all about the judge.
She's the judge of Bob Pacquiao against Bradley.
No, not one.
Hey,
one
listen.
concern.
I mean, that's for, you know, it's obvious she knows what she's doing. She's been involved with the sport this long. People make mistakes. People are only human. You know, my job is to go out there and fight. That's the only thing I can do. Go out there and fight. I can't fight and judge myself. You know, so I can rate myself. And then, like I said before, in the Robert Guerrero fight, I gave myself probably a D. I wasn't impressed. I wasn't impressed with myself. I knew I could have been better, but I had been off a year. My body had totally changed because I got big, you know, from doing, you know, push-ups every day. My body had totally changed. But you know, things happen. Things happen in the sport, and we live and we learn. I wasn't impressed with myself, not at all. I know, because I went back and looked at the fight. I said to myself, I looked like shit. I could have done better. I know me as a fighter. I could have done better. And this fight, I'm gonna be totally different. Watch.
And what do you see how you've done better?
You know, I tell myself that. I can't tell you guys. You know, I'm not gonna tell you guys what I could have done better. But you cannot fight no fighter the same. I fight every fighter different, and that's what makes me different from every other fighter. Being able to adapt and make adjustments.